What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link below, you see a Patreon account. You click it, you can become a member. All you got to do is try, recommend movies, music, and trailers for me to react to. Now, with that being said, we are here today with the Mortal Kombat 2021 review. I just got through watching it, and this movie is directed by Simon McQuoid, who's basically like a nobody. He's never directed anything from what I know of. I think he got famous because he made a PlayStation commercial. So he is a commercial director, and his first movie just so happens to be based on a video game, which is kind of ironic. I'm gonna just be blunt with you guys. This movie was not very good at all. Like, not very good at all. I was really rooting for this film and hoping that it would break the curse and that it would basically be what all that I expected from the 95 version. But this movie really makes the 95 version look like a masterpiece. Like, you're really watching this and you're just like, damn, like, how could they possibly get it this wrong? The only really good tidbits of this movie is Joe Taslim, Hiroyuki Sanada, and Josh Lawson. Now, Josh Lawson plays Kano, does a freaking amazing job as Kano, dude. Funny. He just like embodies the character, and he's hilarious as shit. Then we have Joe Taslim as Sub-Zero. I mean, it's not much really to to him, but just he embodies just the coolness of the character. No pun intended. And then we have Mr. Sanada, who basically plays Scorpion. His character is dope. Now, I'm mad because the way that I thought this movie was going to be based on is I really thought it was going to be about Scorpion and Sub-Zero and then kind of have everybody else in the background, right? But it wasn't like that. I thought it was going to play off like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge, the animated movie that they made. I thought that this was going to play out like that, and it didn't at all. Like, it kind of went a whole nother direction. So this movie doesn't seem shelled out very well. Like, it doesn't seem fleshed out at all. The characters are fucking terrible. The acting is fucking terrible. And if I will highlight one person for the most shittiest job, it's the fucking actor that plays Liu Kang. The guy that plays Liu Kang is so damn annoying. And he's just so unbelievable. Like, I cannot take him serious. Every time he's on the screen, he just annoys the shit out of me. Stop. Why are you doing that? And then on top of that, I know the 95 version had corn. I know it was corny at times, but this movie takes the cake. Some of the shit that happens in this movie, and you're just sitting there like, what the fuck? Why would you say that? Like, all right, man, like in the trailer, the part where Kung Lao says flawless victory. That shit sounds cool because you're like, oh man, they copied and spliced it with the clips, and you're just like, oh man, that's tight. The way that it panned out was cool, right? But then when you see it in motion, you see it actually take place, you're just like, yo, that was corny, right? And then even like there's one part where somebody says fatality. Stupid. Oh my god, bro. It seemed like it just didn't belong at all. Moving on, dude. The pacing of the movie sucked. The whole idea that this movie is based on the freaking tattoos. The people with the tattoos become the chosen ones. But here's the crazy part. The crazy part is they bite something from Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to go into detail more about the things that I really hated. So we have that, and then also the reasoning, the reasoning why these characters have powers. At first it sounds okay, like all right, I can see where you're going with it, but then the way that it gets fleshed out is so stupid, bro. It's really stupid. Like, I didn't like the way that they gain their powers. It was really dumb. There was like, it's just when you're watching it, dude, like and then on top of that, bro, they added 2 characters in this movie that are from that were cherry picked out of random Mortal Kombat games, dude. And it was like, you picked these 2 characters when you could have picked anybody out of this big ass Mortal Kombat roster. You have a huge roster I mean, huge. And you pick these two? Oh my god, that was so stupid, dude. And then the way Jax, oh my god, I don't even want to I can't even get into that part. So look, the acting is terrible. The set designs are cool. Like the set pieces, the set designs, they're really cool. The fighting is dope. The fighting is really, really good. So I don't want to sit here and shit on this thing the whole time, but the fighting is really good for the most part. There's some fighting scenes that are like, but for the majority of them, they're pretty good, right? But the CGI in this movie was terrible, like really bad. Like when I watched the trailer, I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Like I thought they were going to touch it up. It really feels like they didn't touch it up at all, like whatsoever. I get it, dude. Like they were trying to add like the little flair to it, and they were trying to make sure that everybody got their special moves and things like that. But then once you watch it, you're just like, everything seems so rushed. Like you're watching the movie and they take all this time to get from point A to point B. And then when they get to point B, all of a sudden it's just like the sprint to the finish line. And it's so stupid. It's not even like a freaking tournament format. Like I would have respected it more if they would have took the format from the 95 version and just updated it a little bit. Like had these warriors jump on the boat, go to do the Mortal Kombat thing, and then have it like sit like literally like one-on-one rounds. That would have been cool. This whole like we're dodging an assassin and then whatever, dude, we're gonna play it our own way. That shit's whack, bro. Like, look, if this director this is his big screen debut, and this is a pretty damn big project. And they were talking about, depending on how well this film was received, that would depend on sequels. Based on this, I don't want to see the sequels, right? And then Melina at one point has fucking dentures. Like she don't even have like the messed up sharp fangs. Like that pops up in one scene. There's one scene where she's on top of Sonya. She opens her mouth, and I swear to you, they look like big ass Bill Cosby dentures, bro. Big ass Steve Harvey dentures. Yeah, them big old chompers. They look like that. It looks stupid. I was sitting there watching it though. I'm like, wow. And I didn't have super high expectations for this movie, but my ceiling for it was better than Mortal Kombat 95. And this movie did not get that far. The only really great quality of this movie is the fights. The fight between Sub-Zero and Scorpion, dope. And Cole's character, that's pretty cool. You know, that whole sequence was tight. Goro, in my opinion, was wasted. We already knew Goro was in the trailer. He's in the trailer. Don't give me that. You spoiled it. It's just, and then we get two freaking stupid characters in this movie from the Mortal Kombat roster, and you're sitting there like, why did you choose these two? Out of all the people you could have picked, you picked these two. Tight. Moving on. The pacing of the movie was bad. The storyline that they chose to follow was bad. Almost all the actors were bad. The music didn't really go with it. Look, at that one point, they try to hit you with a little famous Mortal Kombat thing, that dun, 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 and you hear it in the little techno. It don't work. It didn't work. It didn't work for me, man. And we're like, I was hyped to see fatalities, which they had fatalities, dude. Don't get me wrong. Fatalities were cool. But watch it when I couldn't even enjoy it because the movie sucked so much. Like, you're just like, damn, the movie sucked that bad to the point where you couldn't even enjoy the fatalities. So the big reason why we came, man, the fatalities, man, and they just didn't even hit that hard because it was like a kind of a waste. So I'm gonna wrap this part up so I can give you guys the spoiler half. So yeah, so here on the Cinema Chop Shop, we grade movies in two ways. Either you get bodied and sent to the bowels of hell, or you get spared and then you ascend to the pearly gates and feathers and angels and all that good stuff. This shit is getting bodied.
Get what you fucking deserve! I just caught me a mean body!
Shit was terrible. I don't understand why they went that direction. I don't know if this was one of those things that could have been saved by a pre-screener or something, but they needed somebody to tell them that this movie, this ain't it. The fight sequences were cool. That story was whack. Them corny lines was whack. Them actors was whack. There was a lot of whackness going on in this shit. So let me go ahead and hit you with that spoiler half. So 3, 2, 1, get the fuck out of here. Spoiler time. So 1, they hit at Johnny Cage. Am I hyped about this? No, because this damn sequel might never get made. So that was fucking pointless. So all the people bitching and moaning and crying, like, oh, where's my Johnny Cage? Yeah, bro, if they don't make a sequel, yeah, you're never gonna see him. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. That's what I'm looking at right now. So you have that, and then you also have every fucking corny line that they ended their fatalities with, like freaking Liu Kang, a fatality for Kung Lao. That shit was whack, homie. That shit was so booty. And then the fact that you bit the freaking Mortal Kombat Annihilation freaking bat or dragon tattoo thing that flies off or whatever. So basically, when these people get beat, they lose their little tattoo that says that they are the chosen one. And it goes to the person that beat them. That is nothing. That's just like the stupid dragon tattoos that flew off of the people when they got beat in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That shit was whack, bro. On top of that, what else they had? Another stupid one. They had the fatality was dumb. When Kung Lao said flawless victory, that was stupid. Raiden was whack. Like the dude that played Raiden was so fucking stupid. Them special effects for his eyeballs look like freaking Snapchat filters, bro. I swear I thought I was watching a TikTok video. This shit is so bad, bro. You would think that it was a made for Netflix special. This shit has made for Netflix special written all over it, right? Like you would have thought that Warner Brothers just sold the shit to Netflix to go ahead and produce. Whack, bro. I don't know. Y'all wasted all that time and energy making this movie, and it didn't even pan out the way that it should have panned out. The only good part about it was the whole the Behan versus Scorpion thing. And it was like, we didn't even really get Scorpion in this fucking movie. Scorpion was like one of the tightest shit in the beginning and the end of the movie was the best parts. That's bad, bro. That is so bad. It's terrible that the fact that the beginning and the end of the movie is the end all be all. If I like, man, you can literally cut the clip from the beginning, that 7-minute clip that got leaked, clip that. Then you go to the end of the movie, clip that scene. It's the best shit out the whole movie, bro. Best shit out the movie, hands down. The way that Jax get his arms, oh, that was his fuck. The fact that everybody gets their powers because they have to unlock some little secret shit was stupid, right? Jackson's secret shit was that, oh, he got these fucking clanky ass, dumbass T500 arms and shit that he got made. They look like they got made out of a fucking, like, I don't know, a garbage disposal or some shit. And all of a sudden it's just like, Sonya, she's hurt. She's hurt. And motherfucker turned into Optimus Prime. Whack, bro. Garbage. Shit was whack, dude. That was whack. Freaking Sonya came out of nowhere. How was it that everybody was struggling to get their powers? All of a sudden, Sonya just walked up with the little glowing wristbands. That makes no sense. You just so happen to just figure out how to do your powers. Kano didn't have his freaking robotic and metal plate on his eye. That shit was weak. Like, come on, bro. Like, you could at least give Kano his signature robotic eye, that little metal plate eye part. You know, like that. I guess if they're going to make a sequel, it's going to be on a sequel, but it's whack that they had to go that route in order to do it. You know, I think that's pretty dookie. The fatalities, like I said, majority of them were cool. We had Kung Lao's signature buzzsaw fatality. That was pretty cool. I had fun watching that shit. That was pretty cool. Goro getting killed was pretty cool. I really thought that freaking. Hey, now I'm not gonna lie, bro. Scorpion's toasty fatality, I was kind of popping on that shit. I was really like, I really kind of popped when that shit happened because I was like, oh man, we got the signature toasty, you know? That was pretty dope. What else? I mean, like I said, there wasn't much outside of this. Like, there wasn't much to go on, dude. Shang Tsung didn't really have that much screen time. My man was over there with them black contacts. My wife pointed out that both Scorpion and Sub-Zero had bad looking contacts, and they should have just went another route with that. The special effects, CGI, garbage. It's a lot of bad stuff about this movie. I am so mad that this movie didn't pan out. This movie could have been good. And it's like they tried too hard to take you on a journey. Like, bro, they had that lady, I don't even know her fucking name. And then they had, what was it, Rico? General Rico? Why the fuck would you have these two characters that nobody fucking knows about, bro? Nobody knows who the fuck these people are, but yet you brought them in. Come on. You brought them two characters out of all the fucking characters you could have picked in Mortal Kombat. Shiva. You could have picked Sindel. You could have picked fucking Jade. Out of all the well-known characters, bro, you picked two fucking people that nobody give a fuck about. Like, ain't nobody requesting these two motherfuckers for DLC, like, at all. At all. But yeah, you were like, yeah, let's pick them because they seem like cool characters to pick. Weak, bro. Weak. And then it was like Jax over here running around looking like Steve Harvey. Come on, man. That shit was weak. In the end, bro, this movie could have been something. It could have been something really good. Could have been something really special. But the fact that there was only 3 cast members that I felt like did a decent job is fucking horrible. It's terrible. So that's my review. That's what I think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree, whatever the case may be. Drop it in the comment section down below. You are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Hope you guys are having a magnificent day. Adios.